I'd like to welcome everybody to our spelling bee. It is a great day to be here, braving the elements and everything, but I know our spellers are ready. They've worked hard. I'm sure they've used all those extra days that we've had this month to study those words and challenge me. It's more stump the moderator. I'd like to begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And at this time, I am going to introduce our board president, Mr. Rex Reichert, who will welcome our spellers and families.
Thank you, Mrs. Smith. Good morning, everyone. First thing we're going to do is take a deep breath and smile, everybody. Just have a big smile and relax. On behalf of the Board of Education, we want to congratulate everyone here today. In my book, you're all winners. I want to wish good luck to everyone. And at this time, I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Roger Gotti.
Well, whose crazy idea was it to have school today? Who was right? I think Mr. Nichols. I think he was the guy. But anyway, it's one of those things, this weather, man. As soon as I make a call one way or another, if I call for the snow, the sun comes out. If it's beautiful in the morning, I think, well, this is a normal winter day, and all of a sudden a blizzard hits. But anyway, that's here and there. Hey, I want to say congratulations to everybody, too, because this is a great day, and I'm so glad that we continue the tradition that we do in doing these spelling bees in Madison, because these kids work very hard and they deserve the recognition. And I know they're all pretty stressed out right now and tired, and they want to get going and not listen to the superintendent. But each and every one of you, as Mr. Reichert said, are champions. So you all should be very, very, very proud of yourself just to be here. And what a place to have it. And this is the first year we've had it in our new middle school. What a facility to be able to come to honor these kids and have the bee. First, I'd like to thank all the judges beforehand. Glad to see our treasurer up here. I didn't know he could spell, but he said he had spell check. He's a great treasurer, Mr. Vaccarella. And thank you for everybody that's judging today. Thank you. And especially Kelly Sill and our assistant superintendent, Ms. Angela Smith. She stresses out over this to get this thing off, get it going. When we had to postpone it, that stressed her out. And this morning she called me about 5 o'clock in the morning and said, "Are we having school?" And I said, "Yeah, we're having school." And that kind of relieved her. So if anybody to blame today that we're having school, it's because of Angela's. Not the superintendent. But without further ado, I'm going to turn the program over to our assistant superintendent for the bee, and good luck to everybody. Enjoy, as I tell my kids all the time, enjoy the journey. Don't worry about winning or losing. You should have enjoyed the process of getting here, because that's what it's really all about. You all have gotten to be better spellers by doing this. You all have achieved, so enjoy that journey, enjoy the experience today. Thank you.
Before we go through the rules and some other formalities of the morning, Mr. Measle put together a little video presentation for us. I wanted to do something special because the bee is a little bit different this year. This is a coming together of 2 schools versus 3. We have 4 spellers in our grade level rounds, and I just wanted to treat the bee a little bit special. And if you don't follow Twitter or Facebook, the National Spelling Bee is on there. And I get tweets all the time, and they're now starting to gear up for their regional bees, and I did a little research this year on the spelling bees, that we've had 10 winners from Ohio. The most recently was in the I think around 2010. Prior to that, they were between the beginning of the bee in the 1940s, 50s through 1964. But I thought that was really kind of interesting. So I've done a lot of research this year because I'm very excited about this spelling bee and the new tradition we're setting in Madison. So, Mr. Measle?
Spelling bee meant to me to go against very good spellers and better contestants than I'm used to in normal class work.
Wow, who's your teacher?
Mrs. Kowalski.
Can you spell better than her, you think?
Probably.
Probably, okay.
To me, it meant a chance to be able to spell in front of other people because my mom and my dad said that they could never be in the spelling bee and that they wanted me to spell really good.
It means to me to go up against different kids and be able to talk in a microphone without being nerve-wracking.
To give me a challenge that I can take. A chance to be able to show that I can spell harder words even though I'm only in 4th grade.
It meant for me to be in the spelling bee because I wanted to be in the spelling bee since I was 2 and I always wanted to win something, and it was really fun staying with my friends.
Well, it meant a chance to go against other 4th grade classes and just to try to win as best as you can. Well, it's fun to go and it's kind of like a chance to test how smart you are. It was fun, but it's sort of really scary.
What was scary about it?
Like talking in front of a microphone in front of everybody, getting some words wrong.
The spelling bee, in my opinion, gives children an opportunity to shine on their own. Obviously, we don't have a lot of time to spend in the classroom each day having to practice, so it's their dedication and the time spent at home that really challenges them, and obviously we'll continue to show lifelong learners. Don't you agree, Miss Aubrey? So we're very excited each year that we get to represent the National Spelling Bee here at NES.
So
Nervousness.
Nervousness?
I don't even know if that's a word.
It is. What made you nervous about being in the spelling bee?
Standing in front of the class.
Okay, especially with this one here.
Spelling.
Okay.
Well, it was sort of fun, sort of difficult to being able to spell all the words right, but it was pretty fun.
To win for my school.
Oh, for your school pride? Want to represent your school?
The spelling bee to me is taking an educational standard and turning it into a competition. Now, the competition is important because students learn how to lose because it's difficult, but it's one of those life lessons that's very important.
I really love what Mr. Brookman said, and I also think it's great because it gives the students an opportunity to get up in front of their peers and speak in the microphone and overcome that fear, which I still have sometimes.
I think that brightens them up and knows how to do a little competition.
That's right.
That'd be great.
How do you feel about setting up for spelling bees?
No more.
No comment?
No comment.
Okay.
I always enjoyed the school spelling bee. I think it gives the students an opportunity to do something individually, get some recognition for hard work they do at home, and get used to public speaking at an early age.
I was in the spelling bee in 5th grade, and my advice to you is don't be nervous and think it through. Good luck.
Okay.
The spelling bee is a great thing for our 4th graders because it allows the students to root for each other as some of their peers in their homeroom go to the spelling bee. So it gives them a chance to root for them. It also gives them a chance to see words they probably never see in their day-to-day life. So it gives them a little bit of a broader spectrum of spelling words. It also just gives them encouragement to stand in front of people and to talk. I love the spelling bee.
Getting very excited about the spelling bee on Monday, the district spelling bee. North Elementary School has a lot of great spellers.
Seniority. S-E-N-I-O-R-I-T-Y. Seniority. That is correct. Squirmy. S-Q-U-I-R-M-Y. Squirmy. That is correct.
Your word is bountiful.
Bountiful. B-O-U-N-T-I-F-U-L. Bountiful.
That is correct.
T-O-M-A-H-A-W-K.
That is correct.
Thank you, Mr. Measle. At this time, I want to introduce our judges and thank our principals that are here. I have Mrs. Rogas and Mrs. Chandry from North Elementary School. If you could please stand. They do a lot of pre-work getting ready to this point. Mr. Nichols from South Elementary School, and he had quite the time in 4th grade, I heard, this year. You guys are master spellers. I have Mrs. Aber here from the middle school. Is Mr. Brady in here? And our judging panel, they are all veteran judges. Mr. Vaccarello, our school treasurer, Mrs. Beam, our high school guidance counselor, and Mrs. Kaminsky, returning after a couple years of retirement from the spelling bee, is back with us at the judges table. And I think the last time she was at the spelling bee, we had to postpone several times too for weather and calamities. So today we made it. We didn't have to do it twice. General announcements. All cell phones need to be on mute at this point. Also, audience, as much as you want to help or root or spell along, do it in your head, not out loud. The students are supposed to look at the judges, but we want to make sure that they are doing this. We are going to start with the 4th grade B, and we will do the 5th grade B, and our winner will go on to our regional B, which is Thursday, February 20th, 2014 at the Auburn Career Center. And that begins at 7 o'clock with the spellers to arrive at 6:30. So at this time, if I could have the 4th graders sit in front of their name tags. Okay. And we randomly pre-drew the order prior to me starting this morning, so. We can angle it a little bit. You guys have the order now, don't you?
Test.
That. Yeah. Can you see those enough? Are we good? They're going to say who they are, and that'll help. Okay. I asked each speller prior to coming up here this morning to introduce themselves, look at the judges so that they know who you are, and tell them your favorite activity.
L-I-D-Os. My favorite activity is playing with my little kitty. Aubrey Summerall, my favorite activity is dancing. Chad Lewis, my favorite activity is playing soccer. Ashton Dean, my favorite activity is collecting rocks.
Okay. And we are now going to go over the rules for the B. And if, Chad, you can pass that all the way back down so that we have it at the beginning when we're ready to start. The spelling bee, as you know, is conducted in rounds. Each speller is given a word to spell. All spellers who spell their word correctly will move into the next round. If all the spellers miss a word in a given round, all spellers will move into the next round. When 2 spellers remain, if one speller misses the word, the final speller will need to complete one more round or spell one more word to be declared the winner. Now, these are the things you can do for me. You should be sure that the word you're spelling is clear to you, so if you need me to repronounce it, I will before you start spelling. You may ask to have that word repeated. You may ask to hear the word used in a sentence. You may ask for the definition of the word. You may ask for the origin of the word. Once you begin to spell a word, you may stop and start over, but you may not change the order of any letters already stated. Now, most importantly, the decision of the judges are final. Do not look at me when you're spelling. Look at the judges. They need to be able to hear your spelling of the word. After you spell the word, you must say the word to the judges in order for the judges to know that you're finished. Any questions before we get started? I'm going to do a practice round for everybody of the 4 here, and then we will start after that practice round. Will be the official time. Okay? All right. Nil, your word is laugh.
Laugh. L-A-U-G-H. Laugh.
That is correct. Aubrey, your word is afternoon.
Afternoon. A-F-T-E-R-N-O-O-N. Afternoon.
Chad, your word is happily.
Happily. H-A-P-P-I-L-Y. Happily.
And Ashton, your word is excited.
Excited. E-X-C-I-T-E-D. Excited.
Okay, we are going to begin. Okay, Nil, your word is famished.
Famished. F-A-M-I-S-H-E-D. Famished.
That is correct. Aubrey, your word is lucrative. Yes, lucrative.
Lucrative. L-U-C-K-E-R-T-I-F-F. Lucrative.
Incorrect. Chad, your word is travesty.
Travesty. T-R-A-V-E-S-Y.
That is incorrect. Ashton, your word is corduroy.
Corduroy. C-O-R-T-E-R-O-I. Corduroy.
That is incorrect. Okay, Nil, can you spell another word correctly? Photogenic.
The word?
The word is photogenic.
Have it in a sentence, please.
Yes, the model was very photogenic.
Photogenic. P-H-O-T-O-G-E-N-I-C. Photogenic.
Correct. Nil will be the advance to the district final B. Congratulations. Good job, everybody. If I could have the 5th grade students come up. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. Say your name and your favorite activity so you can get comfortable with the microphone. Then we're going to do a round of 4 words and then we'll start the official B. Okay?
Husky, and I like playing with Legos.
My name is Liberty Parada and I like playing soccer. My name is Kate Coombs and I like playing basketball.
My name is Shay Mls. I like to video game and annoy my cat.
Hey. Gabe, your first word is funny.
Funny. F-U-N-N-Y. Funny.
Liberty, your word is magic.
Magic. M-A-G-I-C. Magic.
Kate, your word is exhausted.
Exhausted. E-X-H-A-U-S-T-E-D. Exhausted.
And I think I have music left in the practice round. Did I skip? Yeah, so the last word is music.
Music. M-U-S-I-C. Music.
Okay.
And could you come over here for just a second, please?
Okay, Gabe, your word is aura.
Aura. A-U-R-A. Aura.
That is correct. Liberty, your word is winnow.
It please.
Yes, winnow.
W-I-N-N-O-W. Winnow.
Right. Kate, your word is emblazoned.
The word?
Yes, emblazoned.
Emblazoned. I-M-B-L-A-Z-I-N-D. Emblazoned.
That is incorrect. Jay, your word is imperious.
Imperious. I-M-P-E-R-I-O-U-S. Imperious.
That is correct. Three spellers advance to round 2. Gabe, your word is adroitly.
Adroitly. A-D-R-O-I-T-L-Y. Adroitly.
That is correct. Liberty, your word is derivative.
Read it, please.
Yes, derivative.
E-U-R-I-V-I-T-I-V-E. Derivative.
That is incorrect. Shay, your word is acrylics.
Acrylics. A-C-R-Y-L-I-C-S. Acrylics.
That is correct. 2 spellers remain. Gabe, your word is omnibus.
Omnibus. O-M-N-I-B-U-S. Omnibus.
That is correct. Shay, your word is gustatory.
Gustatory. G-O-O-S-T-A-T-O-R-Y. Gustatory.
That is incorrect. Gabe, the word you need to spell is repelled.
Repelled. R-A-P-P-E-L-L-E-D. Repelled.
That is correct. And our winner for the 5th grade B is Gabe. Congratulations, Gabe. So we have to draw for our seat positions for the final B. So if I could have the 5th grade people, you can take your name tags. Gabe, you need to stay up here. Good job, everybody. Good job. Good job. And 4th grade B winner and our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade B winners, please come up. We are at our final B, and I'm going to ask us to do the microphone test one more time, so that we can introduce our new spellers to the group. And since you guys already, some of you already answered favorite activity, your favorite food. Okay, so Neil, you're up.
No idea knows my favorite food is spaghetti and meatballs.
Dylan, my favorite food is pizza.
Gabe, my favorite food is ravioli.
I'm Morgan, and my favorite food is chicken pot pie. I'm Cameron, and my favorite food is pizza.
Everybody had a different thing here. Diversity is good. All right. Well, we're going to jump right into it this time. So the first word of our 2014 Final B goes to Nil, and it is maunder.
Read the word.
Maunder.
Have it in a sentence.
You may. When Ken and Barb are on vacation, they love to maunder through their local marketplaces.
May I have the language of origin, please?
Okay. It is Latin, and then it went through French before becoming English.
One more time, please.
Sure. Maunder.
Maunder. M-O-N-D. I think I need to start over.
That's fine.
M-O-N-D. O-R. Maunder.
That is incorrect.
Dylan, your word is follicle. The word, yes, follicle.
Follocio. That is, are you finished? That is incorrect.
Remember to say the word when you're done for the judges, okay? Gabe, holster.
Holster. H-O-L-S-T-E-R. Holster.
That is correct.
Morgan, diplomat.
Diplomat. D-I-P-L-O-M-A-T. Diplomat.
That is correct.
Cameron, your word is boodle.
Word, please.
Yes, boodle.
Boodle. B-O-O-D-L-E. Boodle.
That is correct.
Beginning round 2, 3 spellers remain. Gabe, your word is massage.
Massage. M-A-S-S-A-G-E. Massage.
That is correct.
Morgan, your word is cruiser.
Cruiser. C-R-U-I-S-E-R. Cruiser.
That is correct.
Cameron, your word is honcho.
Honcho. H-O-N-C-H-O. Honcho.
That is correct.
Entering round 3, Gabe, your word is chinchilla.
Chinchilla. C-H-I-N-C-H-I-L-L-A. Chinchilla.
That is correct.
Morgan, your word is alcove.
Alcove. A-L-C-O-V-E. Alcove.
That is correct.
Cameron, your word is embargo.
Embargo. E-M-B-A-R-G-O. Embargo.
That is correct.
Beginning round 4. Gabe, your word is worrisome.
Worrisome. WORRIESOME. Worrisome.
That is incorrect.
Morgan, your word is belladonna. Yes, belladonna.
Use it in a sentence.
I can. Grandfather told Joey that the 5-foot-tall plant alongside the path was a belladonna and warned him not to touch it.
Belladonna. BELLADONNA. Belladonna.
That is correct.
Cameron, your word is cleanser.
Cleanser. CLEANSER. Cleanser.
That is correct.
Beginning round 5, 2 spellers remain. Morgan, your word is curriculum.
Curriculum. CURRICULUM. Curriculum.
That is correct.
Cameron, your word is synonym.
Synonym. SYNONYM. Synonym.
Correct.
Morgan, your word is hinterland.
In a sentence.
I can. Seeking communion with nature, the young couple moved from New York City to the hinterland.
Hinterland. HINTERLAND. Hinterland.
That is correct.
Cameron, your word is layette.
Can you repeat the word?
Yes, layette.
Layette. LAYETTE. Layette.
That is correct.
Beginning round 7. Morgan, your word is pueblo.
Is it in a sentence?
Yes, I can. The ancient pueblo has been abandoned by residents who had chosen to move to larger cities.
Pueblo. PUEBLO. Pueblo.
That is correct.
Cameron, your word is fiery.
Fiery. FIERY. Fiery.
That is correct.
Beginning round 8. Morgan, your word is stipple.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Can. Eva will stipple a seashell design on her bathroom wall above the mirror.
Stipple. STIPLE. Stipple.
That is incorrect.
Cameron, your word is vibrato. Vibrato.
Can you repeat the word?
Yes, vibrato.
Vibrato. VIBRATO. Vibrato.
That is correct.
All right, Cameron, you need to spell one more word. Sarcasm.
Sarcasm. SARCASM. Sarcasm.
That is correct.
And Cameron, Janitra is our 2014 Final B winner. Congratulations. All right, next up, we will do our awards presentation. First up, grade 4 is Miladinos. Congratulations. Yeah. Okay. Aubrey Sumrow. You can come up and receive your certificate. I'm just going to start reading it now. Shay Mills. Congratulations, Shay. Kate Koontz. Gabe Morowski. Liberty Parado. Ashton Dean. Chad Lewis. Cameron Jamitra. She did all the hard work. One more. Oops, she did that too. Andrew Jones. He was one of our runners-up from the middle school. Dylan Minnick. Marcus Horton, who's one of our runners-up. Isaac Warren. Another runner-up for us. I like your shirt. And Morgan Breedlove. And we will want pictures with all the different groups, our winner, their families, their parents. Mrs. Quayle is going to organize those. There are cupcakes and some refreshments along the side. Thank you again for making this a wonderful, wonderful event. And give everybody a round of applause. They just did an outstanding job.